students to secure a better future. In a class discussion, suggest one way to choose a suitable course in a university. You give 2 minutes to prepare your task A. You only have 30 seconds left. Time is up. Okay, we start task A with the candidate A. Hello everyone. In my opinion, students should select a course in the university based on their interests. As we know, teenagers nowadays love doing something that they like. So that for me, choosing a course, a suitable course based on their interest in the university is the best way. Basically, when we choose a course based on our interest, it means we are started to love the course since the secondary school. For example, when students get a better result in accounting on SPM, it will influence their decision to choose a course in the university. That means a better result also influence our interest when selecting course in university. In my opinion, students should select a course in the university based on their interest. As we know, teenagers nowadays love doing something that they like. So that for me, choosing a course based on their interest is in the university is the best way. Basically, when we choose a course based on our interest, it means we are started to love the course since secondary school. For example, when students get a better result in SPM on accounting, it will influence the decision to choose accounting course in the university. That means a better result also influence our interest when selecting course at university. Moreover, when we choosing a course based on our interest, we will enjoy to study the subject in the course, so that it will lead us to get a better result in exam. It's also make a student more easier to understand the subject for the course, so they will be enjoy doing the course and they will learn more. For my conclusion, students should select a course in university based on their interest is the better way to start their future. That's all. Candidate B, you may start now.
Okay, in my opinion, parents should involve in their children's decision making in choosing a course in university because parents know their children's behavior compared to the others. Besides that, parents also know their children's ability and they can guide them to a suitable course. As we know, parents have more experience in their life, so they can advise and help the children to navigate and the process a little easier. Other than that, some parents that choose family business as career also want their children to continue their family's career. Teenagers nowadays didn't care about their future life. They only think about what they should do now. So, as a parents, they should think about their children's future because they know what the best career and guaranteed job in the country. For example, now in our country, accounting career is the most popular and most wanted job. So it influences their children to choose an accounting course in university. That's all. Thank you.
Candidate C, you may start now. In my opinion, school counselor has many experience about selecting a suitable course in university. As we know, they usually give an advice for us to make a good decision to secure a better future. In order to know what should we choose course in university, the school counselor will give some personality tests to us such as interest in, so that they will know either the course suitable or not for us. Furthermore, school counselor is the second parents for us. This is because sometimes our parents are a little bit strict to their children, so some students more comfortable talk to the school counselor than their parents. As a conclusion, school counselor is the best advisor to make a decision in order to choose a suitable course in a university. Parents also good for decision making, but they did not know deeply about course in the university. That's all. Candidate D, can you start now?
Thank you for candidate A, B, and C. For my opinion, the one way to choose a suitable course in a university is based on the current demand for a particular field. As you know, the main reason for going to university is to boost our employment prospect. This is because nowadays there are many job opportunities. So we must make sure that our major is preparing for our dream career. For example, if you held part-time position in retail while in high school and you absolutely hate the work, you can immediately scratch retail management off your list and choose another course. In addition, if we choose course based on particular field, we can easily find the job after we graduate. Also, particular field. Therefore, my conclusion, the best way to choose our course in university is based on the current demand for a particular field. Thank you.
Okay, now task B. In your group, discuss which one of the following is the best criterion to select a suitable course in the university. You are given 2 minutes to prepare for your task B.
we only have 20 seconds left.
Time is up. Okay, now you can start for your task B. You can start now. Okay, in my opinion just now, I still stick with my opinion that students should select a course in the university based on their interest. This is because students like to do what they like to do. So choosing a course based on their interest will make them enjoy to study their subject in the course university.
Okay, that's a good point, but for me, if you just choose the course based in your interest, you may change your mind easily. But if you choose your course based on the demand career, it will guarantee your future life and your future life.
I stick for my opinion, but I think school counselor is the best advisor to choose a suitable course in the university. This is because parents didn't deeply know about the course in the university. So also than that, parents want their children to choose the famous course, but they didn't know their children's ability. That's all.
Actually, I don't agree with what Shura said just now, because I think no parents want to see their children fail in their life, and I know that parents will do some research about the university that their children may attend or enter. And I still stick with my opinion, because Fateh's opinion also good, but we know that our test might change, and it is not impossible for students to change their interest too. So the best suggestion by parents should not be neglect, because they know what the best for their children.
Okay, I don't think Shura's opinion is a good. It is because school counselor didn't. I'm not denying that school counselor know deeply about the course in the university or about us, our personality and else.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm not agree with Shura's opinion. It is because I'm not denying about the school counselor know deeply about the course in the university and for our personality test that you mean just now. But for me, school counselor are not us. Our ability is measured by ourselves. So we must choose the course based on our interest, based on our ability, so we can get a better future next time.
I want to continue what Fateh said just now, that school counselor is not efficient for students choosing the course, because some student might be just fill the form for fun without knowing their own interest in.
Yeah, I agree with Dian, but I disagree with opinion that Fateh that we must choose based on our interest. This is because as we know nowadays we must look at the demand for the career. If we, for example, if we choose like to be teacher, but not for women nowadays they to even for the woman to be a teacher is less than the man. So we must choose our course is based on the demand, so we can get job easily.
Yeah, I think that's great opinion too, because if we just choose our course by interest, maybe it can change, and maybe the course that we register is not applicable in other job for other job.
I agree with Beyonce because when we choose a course that we like, it's not a ticket to we get a better life next time.
Okay.
How about when we not choose the course based on our interest and we just study for the what are demand need in for the job opportunity next in the future? How about when we don't love accounting? I mean, demand for accounting is more currently. But how about we don't like accounting, but we choose the accounting course? I mean, you know, accounting is not an easier subject to study, so that it will waste to us to study if we don't get a better result because we don't like accounting and we cannot study accounting. We get a bad result, then it will waste a time and money for us to study in the university.
But for me, you can learn new things. Your time if you learn that you don't like, because if you learn the subject from the beginning until the last, in the middle you will start to love the subject.
I agree with Pipitse because nobody want fail in their life, so that the student will improve themselves from day to day to like the course and getting a better result in their exam.
For me, you know, for in our life, money is everything. Even the student don't like the course, they will try their best if they want to get a great job in future, such as in accounting. Accounting have great wages. As you know, accounting job is have a good salary for in this country for anybody that involved in accounting industry. Yeah, accounting industry.
Okay, I changed my mind. I think Pipit idea is better than the choosing a course based on interest, because like Pipit said, when we learn something, we will start to love something. So, Pipit choosing a course based on the current demand is the best way to choose the course in the university, other than the way that our idea just now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I also agree what Fateh said just now.
Okay,
I think we have a best conclusion that demand for
if we choose the course based on the demand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Time's up.